Hey, what's up, guys? So I got an email from a guy the other day saying, no, he's a skinny guy and he's trying to bulk and he's tried supplements, he's tried different bulking diets and he just can't do it and he needs help. So I figured what better than to have that as our topic for today, right? So we're gonna go into bulking, we're gonna do dieting, we're gonna do training, and we're gonna go over a couple quick things on what I believe works. Okay. So most importantly, you got to eat big. You can't miss meals. You got to get 6 meals in is what I recommend. Get 6 meals. Try to hit 50 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein every meal. No questions asked. You can't be hungry. You're almost eating every 2.5, 2 hours, 3 hours, around there. You're gonna have your breakfast. You're gonna have your eggs. You're gonna have your oatmeal. Throw a scoop of protein in your oatmeal to try to balance and bring your proteins up. um, you know, that's what you got to do for your breakfast. Throughout the day, you're gonna eat your chicken, you're gonna eat your steak, you're gonna eat your brown rice, you eat your jasmine rice, you have potatoes, you have green vegetables, broccoli, peas. Um, Most importantly, is you gotta prep your meals and you gotta eat them. As hard as that may be, you gotta eat food because you can't train like a horse but eat like a bird. I hear so many guys say that, and it's the truth. Another important thing you got to remember is you want to eat a meal before and after you train. If you're trying to lose weight, you would train fasted, to really burn fat. But that's not what you're trying to do. You want to bulk, so you want to eat a meal before and a meal after. Crucial. The same thing, 50 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein before, 50 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein after. You want to you want to have a meal or some protein, a casein protein before you go to bed. Crucial, because you're going to go to sleep, you're not going to eat for 8 hours. So you want to have something in there feeding your muscles, feeding your body. You want to try to stay out of going into a fasted state. You can have a casein protein. You can have a whey protein too. That's fine. But you want to have something that's going to try to be a longer sustaining protein to feed the body. Cottage cheese, yogurt, something along those lines. Biggest thing is you got to eat. You got to eat. And if you hit your 50 grams of carbs, your 50 grams of protein, 6 meals a day, I don't see many guys not growing on that diet-wise. Another thing you got to do is you got to be training for it. You can't go to the gym and half-ass it, sort of say. You got to go in there. You got to train hard. You got to lift heavy weight. And what I mean by heavy, you want to go 80% of your max. So if you're laying down on a bench press, argument's sake, you're benching 100 pounds. Let's just say for one, that's your max. So you want to do 80 pounds, 3 to 4 reps. You want to try to get that. If you need a spot, get a spot. If it's a little heavy, go a little lighter. And as long as you're eating your food, you're going to have the energy source. You're going to have the calories for your body to be stronger, for your muscles to really push the weight you need to push. You want to train for about 45 minutes, 75 minutes. That's really, you go above that, you start burning calories, and you may not have enough food or enough carbs in you, and you might start to burn muscle. You don't want to do that. I recommend 45 minutes to 75 minutes. I'm usually around a 75-minute range. That's how I do. If I'm cutting, obviously I can go a little longer. It'll be the opposite. That's another video, another day. As far as supplements going, I don't recommend bulking supplements. I mean, the weight gainers and that stuff, I think it's a waste of money because you can get everything you need to get from your food, and as long as you're eating your meals, there shouldn't be a problem at all. The only supplements I would recommend, maybe creatine. Creatine's huge. 5 grams of creatine before, 5 grams of creatine after is great. Protein powder is great. You want to make sure you're getting all the protein. Because in the morning when you first get up, have a shake or eat food, whichever works out easiest for you. So some guys are in a rush early in the morning, got to get to work, got to get to school, whatever it may be. Have a shake in the morning, have them before bed. I wouldn't rely solely on them because that's not going to do the trick. And a multivitamin, have a multivitamin because you want to make sure you're getting everything you need. It's crucial. Yeah, I mean that's really all I would recommend for supplement wise. But again, to reiterate, 6 meals, 50 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs every meal. Make sure you have a meal before and after you work out. First thing in the morning, have a shake. Protein shake, 30 grams you want to shoot for at least, 30, 50 grams immediately. Or, have a meal first thing, you want to make sure you go to bed with casein protein in your body. If you can't afford casein, I get it. Have a regular protein shake, have some cottage cheese, a cup of cottage cheese, and yogurt. That'll give you some protein through, hold you over through the night. Train heavy, 80% of your max in everything you do. 60 seconds to 90 seconds in between sets. You don't want your heart rate to get too high. It gets too high, you go into a cardio state and you'll start burning, and you don't want to have a rest in between there. 60 to 90 seconds in between your sets. 45 minutes to 75 minutes is your whole session. And like I said, the creatine, 5 grams before and after, will do you the trick. Your protein powder, your multivitamin, and that'll really be about it, guys. Listen, send me emails, send me questions, and I'll be more than glad to do these for you guys, try to help you out in your, whether you're bulking, whether you're dieting. Because, I know a lot of guys have some trouble here and there. The skinnier guys may have trouble putting the weight on. The bigger guys might have trouble pulling the weight off. There are tricks, not tricks, but there are things you learn over the years of training, being around the guys that you learn. So like I said, shoot me emails, shoot me questions. If you like what you see, subscribe, like the video, tag friends that need to know it. Like I said, any questions, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. All right, like I said, I'll see you next time. Ciao.